thanks for joining. Oh, Jesus. I looked at the light. I was like, that's where those cameras, but I forget it's up there.
Yeah.
Holy fuck. We're going high today, boys. Okay. Thanks for joining us for another episode of Leftover Laughs. Becky?
Yes, thanks for joining us.
Howdy ho. How are you?
Oh, I'm good. We survived.
We did, and we did it well.
We did. Vancouver was fun. We survived an earthquake.
There was an earthquake.
A 5.1 earthquake while we were there, and also our plane didn't crash.
That's a feat.
So all the odds were against us going there.
Literally, we were on Granville Island while
the earthquake happened.
And then Becky's like, it's just a suspension bridge. There was not one suspension bridge around. I was like, and I completely believed her. I was like, she knows what she's talking about.
Yeah, no, honestly, the odds were against us. Every person that knew I was going to Vancouver was like, you're taking a plane? And I was like, trust me, I fucking know. Okay? Like, I thought so many times about being like, you know what? Let's just drive. It's just 14 hours.
It's a 14 or is it 16? I think it's 16.
I think it's 14.
You think so?
I mean, I think the way I drive it'd be 10.
All right, sister. Get going.
But I thought about it. I really did. I was like, you know what?
Honestly, I'm always down for a road trip. The problem is we had a short amount of time.
Yes, I know. I was like, well, we're both going to have to take off 2 days of work to complete that.
Yeah.
Actually, we're going to take off probably 4 to get back. It was, the way there wasn't so bad. It was great. Of course, my luck. On the way home, the guy sitting next to me was having a full-blown panic attack. I don't know exactly what about. You were sleeping.
I was like just chilling out. My head was against the window.
Yeah.
And you know what? I actually want to put this out there into the world. Thank you.
Yeah.
Both times I got the window and Becky didn't say a damn thing. And I was like, you know what?
I let her out the window both times.
She's so good to me.
This fucking guy over here was just sweating and just doing this.
Checking
and I was
his
like,
phone every 5 minutes.
Constantly check his phone. I was like, babe, there's no Wi-Fi. I don't know what you're looking at. You're looking at nothing. And he's just like looking at the same messages, putting it down and just like rocking back and forth. And I was like, holy fuck, man. Like, I'm getting really anxious. And then the turbulence hit. And then I was like, this is it. We're going down.
We're done. It was like literally for 5 seconds. But in my brain, I was like, Becky's going to freak the fuck out.
I was just holding my breath.
Becky is obviously, if we haven't discussed this, deathly afraid of flying.
I am. I hate airplanes.
And she's like...
And I didn't medicate because the flight was only like an hour and a half. So I was like, if I honestly take anything, I'm going to be fucked for the rest of the day.
Well, okay. So the funny thing is too, okay, so I booked the tickets under my name at first, right? Yeah. But Becky, since we flew Flair and they measure every fucking bag that you have to make sure it's an actual personal item, Becky's like... mine isn't gonna fit for sure. So we ended up buying you like a carry-on bag, which is great. But with Flair, if you buy a carry-on bag, you actually get your boarding passes. You don't have to go see them to get fucking measured.
Yeah.
But we did both, so we had to go get my fucking shit measured.
Oh man.
And then
we had to jam that thing in there. Like, I was like, at what point is this guy to go, you need to pay for carry-on?
I know. But it was the carry-on size, that fucking bastard. Like, well, come on.
I mean, it was, when you purchased it, that is like in the luggage set, that's the carry-on bag.
Yeah.
So like, and it wasn't overfilled. Yours was not overfilled in any way. The only reason we couldn't fit it into that thing is because the walls of the bag, the hard shell walls, didn't fit in the thing.
Yeah. We just had to...
So
just crunch it and put it in.
I just don't understand where their thought process is, where like these companies that are luggage companies that are selling luggage to go on planes are selling a specific size for carry-on. Should they not be standardized?
Flair is a fucking asshole.
Yeah.
Regardless.
I don't know.
Like, I don't know.
I don't know if I would fly with them again. Like, sure, if I was going somewhere where I didn't even need to bring a carry-on, I could just bring a purse and I was just going... like somewhere like even down to Vernon for Travis because like they have everything there. I'm probably not gonna need to bring anything. Maybe, but like other than that, when you add up the cost of a carry-on, the cost of picking your own seat, the cost of anything, it is the same price as buying a normal fucking ticket on WestJet.
No, it's way more. It's fucking way more.
What is way more? WestJet?
If you add the
Flair's
so yeah,
way more. I just feel like it's not worth it. Like
no.
But I mean, at the beginning, I feel like it was worth it before they had all these stupid things happen.
Absolutely,
because
yes.
before you didn't have to pay for.
Where did Swoop go? Because I never had these issues with Swoop.
I think WestJet bought out Swoop.
Fucking bitches. God damn it.
Yeah.
But honestly, that was a tangent. Anyways, so
it wasn't. Yeah. Anyway, the trip was fun. We made it. I could have done without Anxiety McGee over here having a panic attack.
That's where I was originally going with it. Sorry. So I was getting the emails. Yeah. Right.
Oh Christ.
And then when we go home.
Yeah.
It's delayed. Why? Well, I didn't want Becky to know because she'd freak out. It was mechanical issues.
You straight up though were like, our flight's delayed by 6 hours, and I was like, what? And then I go on my phone to make sure to do the calculation, and I was like, no man, we're only leaving 45 minutes later.
Listen.
But of course, in big red letters, maintenance.
Yeah, it was.
I was like, oh good,
because they ended up sending her a goddamn email too because of the baggage. Yeah. So they had her information, so they sent it to her too. I was like, fuck, because she specifically she was like, well, why is it? And I was like, I don't know. It's just they're late, and I was trying to guard that from you. And then she read it, and I was like, we didn't talk about it at all.
No, I was like,
until we got home in the car.
Yeah, I was like, we're shut it down, push suppress,
shove it down,
press it down. If we die, we die. Yeah. I was like, you know what? I don't have any control on this fucking plane. It's unfortunate if I go down with this guy over here who's losing it.
Yeah. Oh well.
I guess we just have to come to peace with it.
At least he had cool tatties.
I don't know if I say they were cool. They looked really traditional. They looked like the one, like he had like 2 tattoos that I've seen on like 1,000 people.
Right.
So it's kind of like.
So he's a basic ass tatty hoe.
Kind of looked like it. I didn't get to see his full sleeve, but the one he had on the back of his hand was super basic, and the one he had on his neck was basic.
There you go.
And why did I see the back of his neck? Because he was fucking rocking like this.
He's peacocking his neck.
It was so annoying. Anyway.
Yeah. Anyway, Vancouver was lovely.
Vancouver was very fun. I enjoyed it. Like the weather's always just so beautiful there. I wish I could live there. It's just way too expensive.
Yes.
But yeah, now we can say we survived a plane crash. Or no, sorry.
Well, which one were we on? Maybe we're already dead. Maybe we didn't survive.
In my dream that happened 2 days after we got home, I had a dream we were in a plane crash.
That's true.
We survived that one.
We survived it.
But no, we survived an earthquake, and in the midst of all the panic with the planes, because of I don't honestly know why all these planes keep crashing. We survived.
We survived.
And I can promise you, right now, you hear me?
Right now?
It'll be a long time before I get on another one. Okay? Several years, I will say.
Wow. Okay.
I'll travel by car.
We're going to Mexico.
I'll drive.
Jump in the car. We're driving it.
Sounds good to me.
Been there, done that.
Yeah, that's what we're doing.
Yeah, fuck.
But to lighten the mood.
Oh, yeah, switch it up, baby.
It is coming into spring. Yes. And I know spring is one of the best times of the year because of Homer. Yeah, Homers are coming back. And I read a really cool fact about Homers.
Let us know.
In context, I'll explain. A Homer, well, this is what we call them.
Yes.
Have you ever seen those, we'll insert a picture of a
right
Homer. Here. A fuzzy caterpillar that looks like this guy, where they're like really spiky, fuzzy yellow, and then they have black and white spots kind of around them, and they're super fuzzy. Anyway, when me and May were younger, we looked at them and we thought, that looks like Homer Simpson.
And we called them Homer.
We called them Homers.
Yeah.
And we love Homers. But super cool fun fact about Homers is that when they the frost and stuff happens, they don't die. Their insides don't freeze. They turn into a congealed liquid, and they hibernate, and then they come back to life in the spring.
I have such a cool fact for you. That's what happens to all the fucking bugs.
No, not all the bugs.
I'm pretty sure.
Specifically, they don't die.
Yeah.
I don't know. Anyway, I read that and it made me very happy, and I was like, you know what? Fuck
Where the fuck do you think they come from? They just a animal shits and then turns into another species?
I'm not sure exactly how it works, but there was a whole little article I read on these guys, and it made me very happy. And actually, to be frank, super cute. Terrell bought me this without even knowing that I love Homers.
That's so sweet.
Yeah. He came home with this once, and I was like, oh, is that a Homer? And then he was like, what the fuck is a Homer? And then I had to explain it to him, but it is a Homer.
Oh.
And I love him. And he sits here. Well, he actually lives up there, but today he's here.
That's so sweet, actually.
Yeah.
That's... What a coincidence.
I know, right?
Holy crap.
Yeah.
I know, because what? We are a month away from spring.
Not even. We're
Little
19 days.
Yeah.
I think.
Hello, spring.
Can't wait.
Spring to it, except for we lose an hour of sleep.
Is that next weekend? I think the 9th.
Is it?
Daylight savings, yeah, where we lose an hour.
I
feel like we're the only province left that does that. You know that?
I think we're the only fucking country that doesn't.
No, I think other places do it too, but like in Canada specifically, we're the last province that does daylight savings, I think, because there's a lot of provinces that were like, this is dumb.
Right.
Fucking stop it.
I remember 5 years ago there was that topic.
Yeah, there was a whole talk about it, and then we were like, no, we're gonna keep it.
Like, no, we love fucking up people's sleep schedules.
I hate daylight savings.
Yeah, it's
I don't
stupid.
even when I was like, it's great, we get 1 hour sleep in the fall. No, it disrupts me, and then I'm just up at 4 o'clock in the morning, and I'm like, well, it's 4 a.m.
Yeah.
What am I gonna do now?
I'm here. I'm ready to go.
It takes me so long to adjust. It sucks. I don't appreciate it.
Yeah, it's shitty.
I know someone tried to explain to me as to why, and it's for like the Farmer's Almanac or something, that they do daylight savings.
What?
The Farmer's Almanac.
What the fuck's an almanac?
I don't know the exact
almanac. Tick tack.
Almanac. It's
sounds like a French slur.
No. What's that? What is the one that says fuck?
Tabernacle. That's like not. Yeah, like it's like it's a church.
I learned that word when I was in Paris or Rome, and I didn't realize that it was like fuck, because all of my friends who were like on our trip, they were like tabernacle, and I was like, oh, that's a funny sounding word. So I'm like in the fucking Vatican, like tabernacle. They were like, shut the fuck up. And
it's even worse because all French swears derive from church things.
Yeah.
So Becky's just like a little devil in their church.
I definitely was.
Everyone just thinks like there's an exorcism.
For sure. It was I got in trouble. So I got in trouble.
Holy
That's okay.
shit.
It was fun.
Yeah, almanac.
Almanac.
Tic tac.
Almanac.
Tail tick.
Like Google it.
Googling.
Yeah. The Farmer's Almanac I think has to do with like the farmer's calendar year and when they harvest their crops. But again, I might be completely making that up because I've never Googled it. And
I honestly, the only time I've ever fucking thought of it was because they didn't want the kids to go to school in the dark. That's the only thought I thought it was about.
Who the fuck said that to you?
What do you mean?
Oh, you just came up with that.
No, I think I heard that during school. They were like, oh yeah, we switched this so kids don't have to walk to school in the dark. But I think that was directly.
But you still walked to school in the dark.
In the dark, yeah, I did.
Yeah.
I fucking did.
You lived right next to your school, so you could walk.
Like 5 seconds, yeah. Okay, so farmers market?
I know farmers market.
Almanac. Whoa. Yeah. First suggestion.
What is it?
Well.
Am I right?
She's slow.
Oh.
It's asking me for my location, wants me to check in with the Farmers Association. What is it? Like, can you fucking just tell me one thing? Farmer's Almanac. What is it? Is an annual American periodical that has been continuously publication since 1818.
You're just saying words. Give this to me. You're not even making sense.
I think it's a
The Old Farmer's Almanac is an almanac containing weather forecasts, planting charts, astronomical data, recipes, and articles. Okay, so kind of yeah.
I mean, that is what it is.
Compendium of knowledge on weather gardening.
Cool.
So it's like when they harvest their crops, depending on the weather, like when it's gonna frost, that shit.
But what does 1 hour do about it?
I don't fucking know. I honestly have no idea if that's why.
I think they tricked us.
I'm sure
dirty fucking farmers wanted to just trick us. Fuck us, normal folk.
Whatever. Fuck the farmers.
No. I didn't say it.
I like the farmers. I want to be a farmer.
I
feel like I'd be a cute little farmer girl.
You were a chicken girl before?
Yeah.
Just like me.
Yeah, we were chicken girls.
Chicken and bunnies.
That.
You had like 1,700 bunnies. Oop.
That was the worst part. Your dad made me kill my favorite chicken.
Yeah, I like that.
He literally did.
Devil.
I named my chicken Mackenzie, and I loved Mackenzie.
Oh my god, I remember.
Yeah, and your dad literally, they like pinned it down, and they made me kill it, and I cried for hours after that, and
Yeah, I mean, because you're a fucking murderer, man.
Now I am.
You took the life of your friend that you named.
I know.
That's why you never name farm animals. Well,
I didn't think we were gonna kill Mackenzie. My parents had promised me Mackenzie would stay.
They fucking bold-faced lied to you.
Yep. So anyway,
R.I.P. to
trauma.
Mackenzie. R.I.P. to the Kenzie Meister.
Yeah, we love Mackenzie.
Oh my gosh.
On that note, I have horrible news.
Oh, this is the biggest whiplash I've ever felt in my life.
I thought I'd start off with the good news about Homer,
Right.
and then I also found out something really awful.
Oh, lay it on me.
So, obviously, I don't enjoy arachnoids, as we know.
AKA spider.
Yeah. So, apparently, there's like the deadliest spider resides in Australia, and it's called like I think, I might be wrong, but I think it's a black orb weaver or something like
It's not
that.
the Black Widow.
No. The Black Widow is venomous and can kill you, but this one is like the bite from this specific spider can kill you in like 10 seconds. Like
Wait, we gotta Google this.
Hold on.
Pull this fucker up. Do it.
You lost your privileges.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fucking fair.
No, it's not an orb weaver. Sorry, it's something.
Correction, it's something.
Sorry, the funnel web spider. The Sydney funnel web spider.
Sydney funnel web.
Okay.
Funnel web, the one that goes into like their webs make like a
funnel. Yeah.
Damn.
So things get like stuck in it and then Anyway, so that's the deadliest one in the world.
Damn. I'm gonna be inserting
not anymore.
A picture right here.
Not anymore.
Oh, welcome to Alberta. What's here?
It's not here. It's in Australia
God.
still. But it looks and it's essentially the same spider as the Sydney funnel web. Yeah, funnel web spider.
Okay.
So a Sydney funnel web spider is about that big.
Okay.
Now there's a new version, and it's about that big.
Heyo.
And you know what it's called? The Big Boy.
That's
I'm not even fucking joking. That's what it's called.
This
the
is
Big
literally
Boy.
Fucking the Big Boy Spider. It looks like a tarantula, bro.
I fucking know.
It's a tarantula.
Yeah, they're all tarantulas.
Bro.
Yeah. Someone saw this new species, and of course we know they have to be millennials, because they called it the fucking Big Boy.
Yeah, the Big Boy.
Like, are you kidding me?
Oh my god.
So anyway, that made my whole week awful.
I don't know about you, but do you just
get that off here? Get that off here right now.
I'm itchy. I'm itchy.
Oh man. Ugh.
Fuck, man. The fucking like my gosh, like the
stop, Leia! Oh god! Great. I hate my life.
I am itchy though. I will say I'm fucking itchy.
I'm gonna see so many fucking spiders after this. I just know it.
Oh my Jesus Christ.
I don't know why I even brought that up. Anyway, fuck. Okay, well, just to lighten the mood after that darkness, I have one more thing to tell you and just ask you if you saw. Because this made me like laugh my ass off on TikTok.
Okay.
Did you see the AI video of Donald Trump and Elon Musk that was circulating? Like, you know, the guy Anonymous?
Yeah.
Like that person?
Yeah.
He infiltrated into the White House on all of the TVs.
Yes.
This AI video of Trump sucking Elon Musk's toes.
Yes.
Oh my god. I fucking laughed so hard.
Payback is sweet.
It's
sucking
such
toes.
a weird video too. Did you watch it?
Oh my god.
Oh, it's so weird.
I saw it a little bit, but I was like, this actually kind of disgusts me.
Yeah, it's creepy.
I don't like seeing a
Fucking
Nazi sucking
AI,
another
man.
Nazi's toe.
AI is crazy.
It's really
Or is
weird.
it not AI? I don't know.
Maybe they want us to believe it's AI.
Maybe.
Joke's on fucking them.
True. But anyway.
Have you ever heard of the toe sucker thing, that the person that got charged for sucking people's toes at a hotel? You've never heard this? Bro, I think this is
like people didn't know someone was sucking their toes?
No, listen to this, okay? I don't know how many times he's done it.
How did you get yourself in that predicament?
So, I think it was like maybe 7-10 years ago now.
Okay.
It's been a hot minute. So this manager
Serial so tucker
at a hotel.
Dyslexia. I said serial so tucker.
So tucker.
Sorry.
Ayo.
Oh.
Okay, so this manager at a hotel was caught. He took the key, entered the room of somebody.
When they're sleeping?
When they were sleeping.
Stop!
And started sucking the guy's fucking toe. The guy woke up and he's like, what the fuck's going on? And then, yeah, obviously charged him and whatever. But he is like a serial so tucker. Toe sucker. Wait, say toe sucker like
Toe sucker.
Cereal toe
Cereal toe sucker. Cereal.
Cereal toe sucker. Cereal toe sucker.
That
was a hard one.
That's a doozy.
The cereal toe sucker.
Cereal toe sucker.
Yeah.
Cereal toe sucker. Cereal toe sucker. Cereal toe sucker. There,
You just sound like tell sucker.
Tell sucker.
Tell the sucker to fuck off, fucker.
Honestly though, I wonder what his thought process was. Like he wasn't getting a caught. Like if someone touched my toe, if someone even just lifted the blanket off of my toe, I'm awake.
Me out.
Hello?
I just like, you know what? Maybe it's due to my autism, but I don't like it when my feet are wet and just someone slobbing on the big toe.
My dogs always lick my feet, and I'm like, get the fuck out of here.
Not the dogs licking the dogs.
Yeah.
Damn, son. I know. That's fucking nasty.
The thought about dogs also, gotta tell you something. Dogs I had a Costco hot dog yesterday. Listen to what I did in Costco.
Oh,
and I'm so
Jesus
upset with
Christ.
myself. I told Jarrell this, and I was like, I can't believe I've turned into this person. I was walking down, I was by myself and I forgot my headphones. So worst case scenario happened.
No.
So I'm like walking around doing my shopping, and then I see this couple, and they were like relatively my age, and they were in front of these brownies, these healthy brownies that I purchased because TikTok influenced me to buy them, and they are,
well, TikTok is our home.
they're fucking weird. They taste very odd, and I'll tell you right now, when you open them, they actually look like a little turd. Anyway, so they're having a conversation about this, and I'm looking at something directly next or across from what they were buying. So obviously I was eavesdropping on them.
Obviously.
And I turned into the lady that eavesdropped and then communicated with them. And I was like, hey, I heard you talking about these fucking brownies. Let me help you make the decision to not buy them. I'm like, because they taste very weird. And it's not worth the calories. And then they were like, oh, thank you so much. And like, thank you for de-influencing us. I was like, yeah, I took
Were they
the
a younger couple or
Yeah,
something?
they were like my age.
Oh, okay, yeah,
They definitely weren't like creeped out or anything. Like they were laughing, and then we had like a little chat about just Costco life after that. But
That's
like,
nice, yeah.
I walked away, and me and Jarrell always get couples coming up to us, interjecting into our conversation and talking to us all the time at Costco.
Maybe, okay, Rebecca, maybe you're talking too loud.
No,
because
not even
that never happens to me.
I think I just have like a bit of like a friendly demeanor where people think they can just come talk to me. Like it's all the time.
Sure.
This isn't just at Costco. This is me out in life. People are constantly will just come up and start talking to me about whatever.
No RBF for you.
Well, maybe. Yeah, I guess I'm nicer now. I'm smile more.
And your New Year's resolution was to be meaner.
Well, I tell you right now, what a 180 we've taken. I've become much nicer.
Look at that. Just took 2 months. Yeah.
Healed. But yeah. So like I'm used to people coming up and talking to me. Me and Jarrell are always like, why the fuck do people talk to us? God damn it! And here I am doing it to other people. And Jarrell's like, oh no, honey,
Full circle.
You've turned into one of them.
What comes around goes around. Am I right?
That's what happens when you leave me alone. I either fight someone at Costco or I start a conversation with them.
Yeah, you and your Costco. It's never just a normal Costco trip. Can't be.
No.
My gosh.
Oh my god! The other day I went to the Costco in Sherwood Park. And I've never been to the Costco in Sherwood Park. I normally go to St. Albert or the West End location.
Mm-hmm.
But I was closer to Sherwood Park, so I thought Sherwood Park's a nice area. They probably have a nice Costco. Wrong. Fucking Christ. I've never been so upset. I don't know if everybody in Sherwood Park doesn't understand the rules of the aisle where like one is going and one is coming up.
Right.
Everyone's just going back and forth there. It was like fucking haywire. I was like, I gotta get out of here. I'm having a panic attack. Like it was terrible.
Now you're offending the good folks in Sherwood Park.
Well, figure your shit out. That's all I have to say. All right.
I didn't say
Learn
it.
how to fucking go down an aisle and come up an aisle. How
didn't say
odd
it.
is it? I'll say it. I don't give 2 fucks. Anyway.
All right. Bingo ringo.
Yeah.
No, this was a roller coaster of an episode so far. Well, you know what? I kind of want to circle back to the earthquake.
Oh, yes. Okay.
And also phobias.
Oh.
Now, we know that you have arachnophobia.
Oh, for sure.
Is there any other phobias do you have? Like the classic ones, you know, like fear of heights, claustrophobia.
Well, after our cave incident, I definitely have a bit of claustrophobia.
This is going to be so great for you then. Okay? So, let me introduce you to...
I'm not watching any splunking videos.
No, it's not a splunking.
I hate them.
It is not a splunk. I promise you it's lighthearted and funny and just like fucking weird. That's it. I promise. Anyways, this one company in Japan
Okay.
So Japan has really bad earthquake issues. They've always, like, they're like right on like
Yeah.
the line that makes it go. Brr, 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 brr. Anyways, so there was this really nice company that decided, hey, let's save our people, and because like obviously like at nighttime when you're sleeping, sometimes you don't feel it, and then catastrophic things happen and people just die.
Yeah.
So they made a bed specifically designed to save you from
Just slurp you up.
From
Slurp you up like them toes.
they drop it like it's hot. If that's the only intro I'm giving it.
Oh my god, like a coffin?
I'm gonna show you this, and I want your honest feedback, your live feedback about this little number.
Whoever invented the earthquake bed must have been a genius. So much so that 2 million people want to own it. Though it may seem ordinary under normal circumstances, this bed reveals its extraordinary capabilities during powerful earthquakes.
I don't think that would
In
freak
the
me
event of
out.
an earthquake,
That would
you
literally
swiftly
that
descend
would
into the bed's
freak you
reinforced.
out.
Like, I think, obviously, I'm scared now there's an earthquake, yes, but I wouldn't be afraid that I was sucked into a bed. I assume there's a way to get out of the bed.
Girl, okay, wait.
Descend into
Look
the
at
bed's
this.
reinforced alloy box along with
You're
the
literally
mattress.
dropped
Engineered to withstand
in a
up to 50
fucking
tons
box.
without
Can you get out?
deformation, it ensures your safety amidst collapsing
don't know.
structures.
I don't know
Stocked
if you
with
can.
essential
Yeah, see,
supplies,
that's
including
There's
food,
supplies in
water,
there.
That's good. The only downfall to this that I would say is, like, what if you get trapped under, like, rubble and concrete? Like,
Then you're stuck in a fucking box. Then you're buried alive.
yeah, I would have rather just been crushed, I think.
I think I would just rather end it all than.
Yeah.
Could you imagine? Okay,
Yeah.
you're sleeping peacefully. You're dreaming about not planes crashing, and all of a sudden, your bed just consumes you like a
Yeah.
fly trap. Wha-bam!
Listen,
You're stuck in
yeah.
a metal box. And
Something like this actually happened to me, but not in the same respect. When I was traveling to Switzerland, we were on those trains, and in the train cars, they have like the car is meant to design to have 6 passengers in them,
Right.
and so they fold out beds from the top. There's like 1 and 1 on each wall.
Oh,
one
right.
and 1 and then 1 and 1. So
Yeah.
me and my girlfriend Haley were in the lower ones facing each other. And in the middle of the night, it hit a bump, and the headrest from the person above me fell down and onto me. Was terrifying.
So wait, you guys were sleeping while someone was driving?
Yeah, it was like 2:00 in the morning on the train.
Oh.
They're sleeper trains. Yeah, and it was
It just fucking almost knocked you out when you were
it
already
was
out.
so scary because it was kind of like it already feels like you're in a little coffin, in
Right.
this little chute in the side of the bunker. It's yeah,
The burger.
the bunker. Like
The
it was,
bunker.
it's creepy. Like you're in the bottom ones are like in the floor a bit,
Oh.
so you're almost like in.
What happens if there's like just a big log just comes and smokes the train, just takes out the first couple passengers on the bottom?
I feel like a log could not reach us where we were on the train tracks.
Well, you never know. An
The
avalanche.
train would get derailed.
Catastrophic.
For sure, everyone would die. Not
Yeah,
just me, though.
I
I actually
guess.
might be a little more safer because
You're already out.
encased in like the middle. But no, it was scary because it dropped on top of me and it felt like it closed me in because like her bed like swung down,
Right.
right? Because like my bed was the bottom of the seat that
Yeah.
you like lay on, and then her bed was like the back of the wall that you swing up for a bed, and then it swings up for another bed, so it's like 1, 2, 3. And she
didn't just fall right
She-
on you?
no, she fell off
Oh.
onto the floor because like something unlatched, and it like almost like closed me in. And it was quite scary.
That is
And I
fucking
did
terrifying.
scream.
My God.
But I don't know.
Okay,
I
but
don't-
that's scary as fuck.
Yeah, I don't
Being
think I
locked
would
in a metal
purchase
block.
this. I don't think I would purchase this.
I mean,
don't.
obviously we're a little desensitized because we don't feel earthquakes.
I just feel like, but I would rather just get crushed and killed than have to die.
in a box.
You know, actually, back in the day, I don't know if you know this or not, but like way back in like the 1800s or whatever, people would die, or so they would think they would die. They didn't have like the proper technology to actually. Yeah. So in like ye old England or whatever, all these people died and they had funerals for them, threw them in a box, threw them in the ground, whatever. And then something happened closer to like the 19th century where they had to like do mass grave removals and like move graves.
Oh my God.
And they went back in, and so many of the graves had scratch marks on the inside because they didn't die.
Yeah.
They just like were fucking
See,
coma
literally,
or like whatever.
this is
And
probably
that's
my
where they
greatest fear.
got the bell. And then then what happened after that to avoid this is that when people would die, they would tie a string to their wrist, and there would be like a little hole that would come out, and there would be a bell attached to the grave, and then if they woke up, they would move their wrist and it would jingle the bell, and so they would go dig them up.
Oh my god.
And they only they left the bell on, I think, for like 5 days or something, and then like after that you're dead. So
Whoa, really? Okay, well, I don't know. That's one of my biggest fears, honestly. I'm like so terrified of being buried alive.
So you're claustrophobic?
I'm not necessarily.
Have you had an MRI?
I have, and I did not.
Head one?
Yeah. Yeah, and I
didn't like it.
I was suffocating. I felt like I couldn't breathe. It
was really bad.
And you can't move.
You
if
can't
you move.
It ruins everything. Yeah, I know. I've had an MRI from my brain, and it was like just the most. I think it goes back to like when someone says don't do this, you instantly want to be like, well, I need to do that now, right? Yeah. And you're like,
everything
like, don't
was
move, and
itchy.
you're like,
I go into this MRI like coffin.
Yeah.
I get slid in, and then everything in part of my body was itchy.
Yeah.
I was like, I just need to scratch everything like a fucking crack addict. I was like,
you just want to like gotta wiggle something.
I know. It's like, let me do my toes or something. Yeah, I know. I had to go full body, and I don't know if they just didn't have it developed well enough, but I had to get an MRI for my ACL when I ripped it, and they put my head in first, bro.
Sometimes they just do. It depends on like the part of the body. Normally for lower limbs they don't, but they can. If you're small enough and like short enough, they can.
The whole thing goes in. And like I was fucking terrified. I only had my ears pierced at the time. So that was like the only metal that would be on me, but like I was just fucking terrified that someone put a piece of metal in my body somewhere and it was going to shoot through my fucking heart or something. I was terrified. Hated it. But anyways.
No. You know what? Yeah, I don't love it. I just don't think I would do it. One of the other phobias I guess I have that is like very, like I don't think I'm as extreme as some people, but I really hate holes. It's called like tryptophobia or something.
Right, yes.
Like lotus flowers or whatever.
You don't like them, eh?
It makes me like nauseous.
Wow.
Like I really, honeycombs, like those cereal.
What?
I can't eat
cereal?
Those.
Those are big holes.
Just
little holes make me scared.
Big holes are just as bad.
Little holes scare me.
No, thank you. No, thank you.
fucking terrifying.
Yeah, and I guess I'm also afraid of death. So, there's that. I'm not afraid of the dark. I like the dark.
Okay, there you go.
You know, some people are afraid of like water in the dark because they can't see the water and they're like afraid of it.
I wouldn't know where that would stem from, but I do know that if you are diving, it's very disorientated to like you don't know where the top is.
Yeah.
And that's why when you go into like shipwrecks while diving, it's really, really easy for you to like die down there because you can't figure out which way's up.
Yeah. Well, that's also something that happens with people when they're snowboarding or they're skiing. There's wells. Have you heard this? So like a tree, the snow around a well. Like
yes.
You can, and then you don't know which way is up or down.
No.
Like you don't know which way to dig.
Yeah. That's kind of scary.
No, thank you.
Yeah. I know. I remember seeing that one like meme video that was going around. Like, I think it happened like 3 years ago or something like that. A guy was like snowboarding and all of a sudden like he comes to a complete stop and he just like looks over and there's a person's feet sticking up in the air and he's like, hey, are you okay? And then digs them out.
Yeah.
I was like, that's scary.
Yeah, that's why I will never do it.
That's what I'm saying. Suffocation, like not like being trapped somewhere is scary. And not necessarily claustrophobia. I can go in a fucking like blanket and actually no, that's one thing I can't fucking do.
A blanket?
Can you put a blanket over your head?
Yes.
I can't.
I can't with my blanket like
She's like, end it the fuck
I sleep with my blanket just up to my eyes.
Jesus Christ, really?
My eyelashes can't get touched. So.
See, I can't do that. I literally can't breathe.
Oh no, that doesn't bother me.
I don't know. Hot air freaks me out.
After Mexico and the cave, getting a nice little insight into how it would feel to die that way. No.
I think we have enough time to tell them that story if you'd like to delight in. Becky got into a shark attack.
No. Yeah. No, we were in Mexico and we went snorkeling and they took us out like 2 hours into the ocean to go to like a specific little reef or something they want us to see. And then we had life jackets on. But the person who was with us on the boat, like the guide,
instructor,
the
he was
guide.
super hot, by the way.
I don't agree.
And he disappeared.
He just kept like disappearing, and we're like, what the fuck's going on? And then we noticed he would go around, and there was like kind of a big rock in the ocean, and he was like going like this and coming around. And like me and May, sorry, both come from like quite strong swimming childhoods. Like, you know, we were in the ocean all the time, being in Nova Scotia or like whatever.
Right.
We're constantly swimming. I'm a confident swimmer. You're a confident swimmer. We know how to swim.
Right.
I think I dabbled in a bit of lifeguarding there for a little bit too. Like, I'm confident in my skills. So the guy was like, oh, if you guys want to come with us, you have to, but like a part of the guide waiver that we had to sign was like, you can't take off your life jacket. And we're like, okay. He's like, just take it off and tie it to your bathing suit.
And you're supposed to hug it and push yourself down, because if it was on any other body part, that would like float.
Yeah.
So you had to put it right on your torso.
Stomach.
So you could shove it down under the water.
Yeah, as you were diving.
Yeah.
Right? So I was like, okay. So then the guy was like, the tide was going up and like coming down, and you could see a hole in this rock when the tide went down. And he was like, that's the hole we're going to go through. Wait for the tide to go up and you swim through. And so he's like, follow my lead. Go after me. So I was like, it was him, me, May. So I was like, okay, cool. He hesitated and didn't go right when the tide came up. And then so he went, and then the tide started coming down, and I dove right after him. As I was diving, my what's it called? My life jacket got stuck on the coral in this fucking hole.
Becky didn't hold it tight enough, girl. She didn't.
Regardless, I got stuck, and I'm like, fuck. Like trying to like get myself out of here. And like, again, in this situation, you're not thinking right. Like, you're stressed. And every part of my fucking body was like, open your mouth and scream, because like, this is scary.
Yeah.
Right. And so, but then I'm like, girl, if you do that, you're going to drown. Don't do that. So I'm like, just internally fighting with myself, having a fight, and I'm thrashing as I'm trying to like get this shit off because it's too tight around my thing and I can't figure it out. Well, I can't breathe. So I keep thrashing, and I eventually rip this fucking thing off of me, and I get out there, but there was a bunch of coral in there that had like anticoagulant properties, and I got cuts everywhere. Anyway, I get out
because the rock that we were swimming in,
like,
like,
was covered in coral.
And like, because of the water over time, eroded it into like sharp spikes.
And there was definitely coral, because like I wouldn't stop bleeding. Like, and I didn't get hit that hard, but I was cut all over. I had a huge gash on my thigh and my wrist. And then we get through. May's like, yo, what the fuck was that?
Okay, but I want to tell my side of the story, because it was so opposite to yours, because this is what gonna give you context. Okay, so Becky goes, and then I wait for the water to come to where it was supposed to go for me to dive under.
I'm still in there.
And Becky's still in there. And so like I'm going, and then she starts fucking kicking me in the face. I was like, Jesus Christ. So I like let her do her thing. And as I'm waiting for the tide to come back up, because I'm scared that it's going to push me up into the rocks. But it didn't.
Yeah.
So Becky got through, and then I'm like swimming through this, and I have my eyes wide open in the ocean. And all of these beautiful, pretty colors. There was fish everywhere. It was the most magical time of my life. And I was like, I want to do this. It sparked like a need to be a mermaid in me. I don't know. I was in love. It was so euphoric. It was so great.
Traumatizing.
And then I popped back up, and I'm like, Becky, you fucking hit me in the face.
I was like, girl, I almost died.
She's like, and I was like, Becky, shut the fuck up. You're so dramatic. And then we continued swimming for a little bit, and fish just started swarming
There was
Becky.
fish like all around me, and I was like, I don't know what the fuck's going on. And then you went under, and you're like, you're bleeding, because they were eating my blood.
Yeah.
Okay. And so then
legs.
the guy heard this, and he was like, get on the boat. So I like get on the boat, and I like get on. I'm fucking pouring out blood from my
all
thighs.
these Mexicans, oh my god,
fucking tackle me, and they start throwing aluminum chloride on me, which burns so fucking badly. And that was not fun.
Yeah, I think back very fondly to it. Rebecca doesn't.
No, I almost died.
I know, but I literally
I
came alive.
Yeah,
I took the life
it was
you
terrible.
had. You left it in the cave, and I swam through your life, and I had double life.
Every time people are like, oh, I would rather burn. I'd rather drown than burn. I'm like, nope, because in that moment, I realized literally in that moment that if you drown, you actively have to make the decision to die.
Yeah.
You don't get to just go incapacitated because you're in pain. You literally have to be like, I'm not getting out of this. it's time.
I'll open my mouth.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
you
scary.
have to you actually have to make that decision, and like I don't think people realize that. Oh my god, it was so fucking scary. Like it was the weirdest sensation for like to have to fight your internal instinct to not open your mouth. Like it was so weird. It was like fucking scream, and then it was like no, I'm gonna die.
Rebecca's like, I love getting suffocated. I love getting choked out. I was like, not today, not anymore, Buster.
In the bedroom, yes. Not in the ocean. Thank you. And then we get back to the fucking resort, and May's telling everyone she got bit by a shark.
And all these white people are like, no way.
Yeah. I was like,
and I actually filmed it like a news. I was like, ma'am,
you
please
did,
tell us
yeah.
about. And then everyone
And it
looked.
was the second day we fucking got
Yeah,
there, so like I
was.
couldn't even go in the pools because I would get an infection because I had this
Just a
massive
blood gaping
wound all
wound.
over me.
Yeah.
Oh, it was awful, but it was fun. It was
Well,
still a good
I
time.
mean, speaking of the bedroom, though, circling back to that, we had a friend, our number one fan,
okay.
call in.
Oh,
Call in.
he called in.
No, he didn't call in. He sent in.
Oh, yes.
He submitted.
Oh.
That's the right term.
Oh, there we go.
A photo that I would also like your review on.
Sure.
This is like the last one. We'll wrap it up after this. But
Sure.
so, for background story, he works in a bookstore.
Okay.
Okay. And I mean, when it comes to sexual desires, where does it stop publicly for you?
What do you mean?
Like, you know, like how there's like people that like don't even touch my hand. I don't like any
PDA?
sort of PDA.
Kinda like PDA?
Yeah.
Like where's the limit for PDA?
Yeah. For you.
Like Joel can like have his hand on my butt or something, but like, and we can do like a quick little tongue kiss, like just a
Right.
little, that's it.
Yeah.
That's it. That is the max for me.
Yeah, I mean,
Because it's not that I don't have the desire to want to jump his bones all the time. It's that I'm respectful of other people. And I have been in the situation where like back in junior high and high school and shit, there were people who would be like really going at it. And it just made me feel uncomfortable.
Right.
And like, it's like, listen, I get it. Love the passion. Go for it. I just don't want to see it.
yeah.
Right?
Yeah, that's
it's
fair.
just like, I don't want to see it.
So
I'm going to turn away.
You wouldn't walk on all fours in the middle of a store for your lover?
Is this BDSM shit? Listen, because I would be a femdom and I would make a man do that.
Okay, well, I mean, maybe this is right up your alley then. So he sniped a picture of this.
Let's see.
And it's not as bad. So this is what they were doing.
Oh,
You know, just
maybe it was a dare though.
fuzzy handcuffed to your lover. Walking through the
Okay,
store.
walking on all fours, I think, is a little bit more of a intensity.
Yeah.
I don't.
Would
I
you
mean,
walk through the mall
Yeah, I would do that.
with handcuffs
I
on
wouldn't
your
want
lover?
to. It's not a desire I would have. But if Jarrell was like, "Yeah, that's really hot and sexy," why not?
You would do it.
Sure.
Really?
Why not?
Wow. Tables have turned.
Why?
Back in the day when I had a boyfriend and I was in the same room with Becky, I would just like, you know, do the old love you. And Becky's like, that's so gross. And now she's like
First off,
totally okay walking through the mall with handcuffs on.
I'm gonna tell you something right now, okay? And I guess the joke didn't hit. But I
Like, she's gonna make this elaborate prank. Like, this was a prank this
It's not
whole
a prank,
time.
But like, it started not with you. It started with Travis and his ex-girlfriend Jessica, and
We're not dropping names. Damn.
whatever.
Yeah, whatever.
Didn't say her last name.
I guess so.
And just to piss them off, because I would just be annoying. Like they would like touch me, like, oh my god, you guys get a fucking room, like just to make them uncomfortable and just
Right.
be an annoying little sister. So I started doing that to them all the time. Like it didn't matter what they did, and then they like it was funny, and I did it to a lot of people.
Right.
One of them being you,
Yeah.
not just you. Like I used to do this to
Everyone.
everybody.
Yeah, I know.
And it was funny in my own head because I was like, they get so mad.
No, because
People would
you
say,
would
oh my
actually,
god, Rebecca, we just kissed. And I'm
Rebecca,
like,
you would actually just be like you would just talk mad shit. Like,
'Kay,
they're
'kay.
so gross. Like, I would never do that respectfully.
First of all, if we're talking about you in a relationship with a certain somebody, you pushed limits. Okay? Sometimes.
Are we talking about $3 SWAT guy or what?
No. We're talking glasses.
Okay, yeah.
Okay?
The heebie-jeebie. The heebie-jeebie.
Did I say heebie-jeebie?
I think so.
You pushed boundaries with
But
all
that
of
was my
us.
first
Totally
fucking
fair,
relationship
totally
ever.
fair. And that was when I think we would be like, okay.
Okay.
We're all watching a movie, hanging out. You're on top of him. We're like,
Okay, no, I was not. I
Is that
maybe
a
was
porno?
like cuddling, like laying on top, and we were just watching.
Don't think so.
It wasn't like dingling and
No, because it's not
dingling
just
on the
me.
couch.
You can ask Travis.
Travis also is blind.
And Austin.
Austin
would
wasn't
all
even there.
Joke about this. Yes, he was. Austin like lived with us at that point. No, but in the other aspects, I was just joking with you, and I will say, when you're in an unhappy relationship, seeing other people happy, not that it was okay for me to be that way.
Oh.
It wasn't.
You get jealous. I get
Exactly,
it. Yeah.
right? And
but now
it's
you're in a
not
happy,
okay.
healthy relationship
And
and
now
wanting to
everyone
do
fucking
all fours.
hates me for it. The shit I get from everyone in my life.
Who?
You were there on Friday. Did you not hear
Oh,
the
we're calling
constant-
people out.
Yeah.
We're calling people out live.
There's no calling out. They know how I feel about it. And you know what? The more that they say, the more I'm gonna do it. They're like, ew, you guys are so disgusting. I will show you.
Yeah,
disgusting.
you just said that you're gonna walk in the heavily dense area of people with
Handcuffs.
fucking
How does
handcuffs.
how does that bother at you? That shouldn't bother you. Who cares?
Because you
Let
know
him do
it's
you.
sexual. I don't know.
Don't kink shame people.
I don't kink shame no one.
That's
but when
kink
you bring
shaming.
your kink to my visual eyes, I will shame it.
No.
Because I'm shamed.
I don't think there's anything wrong with that. I think if like his fingers were in her pussy there, fair.
Oh my
Time and
God.
place.
Have you ever seen that video of the guy like with his hands down the girl's pants and then like he like fucking like
Stop what?
and then pulls it out and then puts
Ew!
it to her face, not even his, her own face.
In the mall?
Oh my God, I don't know if
I
we
don't
should
wanna
show
watch
it.
that.
I don't know if we should show it, but
No.
no, it's not.
I feel like what
local,
I
but-
was doing on Friday night was way worse than that. I was like, me and Jarrell were like just hitting our tongues together to piss you
Oh,
guys
I didn't
off.
even see that.
Oh.
I was so registered
yeah.
in the game.
You were sitting next to me, so you couldn't see it. But Vanessa and fucking Allie were just going at it, like, that's so gross. And I was like, I'll be gross. You want me to?
Okay.
I'll be gross. Here's gross.
There you go.
That's gross.
There you go. Get him.
Yeah,
Get him.
for sure.
Okay. Now that's settled.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, now we know a little too much about you. We should probably end
I
it
love
here.
my husband. I love him a lot.
I'm glad that you
but
have
no, I wouldn't,
that for you.
I wouldn't put his hand down my pants in
No
public.
touching, just like doing weird things. Got it.
I don't think that's that weird.
Being chained to each other.
I just think like, how do we know that they were in a relationship? They could have just been like, a dare.
You're right.
Yeah.
You're right. I
I
don't
feel
know.
like I would dare my friends to
I
do
don't
that
know
for
nothing
sure.
about anything.
I dared my friends to do a lot of worse shit than that when I was their age. Those kids look young.
I don't know. They looked fairly old to me. That guy looks like mid.
No way, they're in high school.
You think so?
Yes.
Okay. Well, c'est la vie.
Yeah.
C'est la vie.
Yeah.
Anyways, I'm gonna stop this right
Oh,
fucking
good
out.
Lord.
We're calling it a day.
Yeah.
Thank you for joining us again, and also thank you for checking out the first ever vlog that we did.
Yeah.
If we like the style, let us know.
Yeah.
I kind of
That's
really
all
had
you.
fun fucking filming.
Yeah, it was fun filming. I
was-
didn't do any of it.
You know what? You were when I was putting it together, I was like, this kind of looks like a love piece for Rebecca.
Okay,
Because like I was filming and it was all about Rebecca, and I was like,
I put up a fucking reel that I made on my Instagram about our trip.
yeah,
And like all the suggested songs
we're love
were love songs. And I was like, oh my God, I have to, what can I pick? What's a good one that doesn't make this seem too weird?
No, like that's my cousin, and I'm not a lesbian.
Kissing cousins.
Kissing cousins.
Christ.
God damn it.
Yeah.
Anyways, so yes, if you like that style,
Yes, thank
let
you.
us know.
Yeah.
Thanks for checking it out, and
We'll see you
yeah.
next week.
follow us on social media
Yeah.
at Leftover Laughs everywhere. And Becky, where can they find you?
On Instagram at BCGBoo.
There we go.
Yeah.
And you can follow me at MeleeR.
Oh.
There we go. Dyslexia. At MeleeR everywhere.
Oh.
And yeah, have a great weekend, guys.
Bye.